Okay, now we move on to the more advanced part of volume, solid of revolution. So now we have a case where volume of solids generated by revolving the region between two curves. So previously we only have a curve and then or a straight line and then x-axis or y-axis. Now you have two curves. Um, of course, they will be revolve about x-axis, and also you're going to revolve it around the y-axis. So for the first one, what you need to know the difference between the previous volume we have learned is that this is involve two curves. So when it involves two curves, the volume ataupun region that you will get is no longer attached to the x-axis or y-axis. So kalau macam sebelum ni, kita punya graph tu dia macam ni, dia melekat terus atau attach dekat y-axis ataupun x-axis. But now you're going to see the graph ataupun region tu sedikit terapung, which is in this case. So you have these two curve. The first curve will be, this is the first curve, number 1. This is the second curve. Yang bawah ni will be the second curve. So of course yang atas ni lagi besar daripada yang bawah. So the definite integral we start from A over here. Kan dia putus dekat sini. Start from A until B. X equal to B. This is straight line X equal to B. This is straight line X equal to A. So you have R over here, or the region yang you akan revolve around the x-axis ataupun around the y-axis. So it's either one. Sama ada you putarkan dia sekeliling x-axis atau you putarkan dia sekeliling y-axis. Okay, boleh nampak the different. The area over here or the R region over here, dia sedikit terapung. Dia tidak attach. Macam yang sebelum ni, dia betul-betul melekat dekat sini Y ataupun betul-betul melekat dekat X. Tidak. Okay, dia di tengah-tengah that graph. So when you have this kind of graph, you have this formula. So you have volume, integration from A to B, pi, sama juga kita ada pi, and everything will be square, square, square. It's just that you need to y2 square minus y1 square dx. Kenapa minus dekat sini? Sebab kita involve two lines. Kita libatkan two, not line, we have two curves. So when you have two curves, dia akan tolak. Ini yang always the bigger one, largest. This is larger. This one is smaller. Ataupun yang ini yang di atas, top, on top of the graph. This one at the bottom, dari dekat bawah. Okay. So, bila kita tengok balik this formula, dia sama macam yang tadi. Kita ada pi, and then the function over here, kita squarekan dia with respect to dx. Kenapa dx? Because it revolve about x-axis. Kita putarkan dia di sekeliling x-axis. Okay, so inilah formulanya. So, jangan risau, because when you see fx over here and then suddenly you see gx over here, it's actually two different function. Dia cuma nak bagi tahu this one is one different function, this one is one different function. So in this case, you have this one fx, y equal to fx. Fx mean function lah, dalam bentuk function. And the second one, y equal to gx. It might be y equal to x squared plus 1. This one might be y equal to negative x plus 2, and so on. Okay, so always the top curve will minus with the bottom curve. Yang atas tolak yang bawah because yang atas is larger than this one. So the formula will be y yang atas ni minus yang bawah ni. So let's see the example. Find the volume of the solid generated by revolving the region bounded by the line y equal to x plus 2 and the parabola y equal to x square. So how does parabola look like? Okay, kita tengok. So this is parabola. And the parabola y equal to x square. Parabola tu actually adalah bentuk kuadratik, graf kuadratik yang ini, U. This is the parabola lah. So you have two line or two curves over here. The first curve is this one. Yang straight line ni, this is the line. Y equal to x plus 1. This is number 1. This is number 1. This one, number 1. And the second one will be the parabola y equal to x square. This is the curve. Yang U ni. So ini nombor 2. Okay, tapi sebelum tu, kita tidak tahu di mana dia punya, di mana dia punya intersection point. Ataupun di mana dia punya definite integral. Where does it start? Where does it end? So, you need to use simultaneous equation, persamaan serentak. Ataupun you have this first equation and then this is second equation. You can substitute the second one into the first equation or the first one into the second equation also can. Okay, so now what I have to do is I substitute the second equation into the first equation. So 2 into 1 ataupun 1 into 2 also can. Maksudnya saya ganti masuk, kan kita ada y equal to x plus 2 over here. So the y over here you ganti masukkan dengan ni lah, y dekat sini adalah x square. That's why kita samakan dia x plus 2. This is from here, x plus 2 equal to x square. So, bila you susun semula, rearrange this one and then you key in your calculator, you will get the intersection point or the x value equal to x equal to and x equal to negative 1. So, you can mark it over here. Ni adalah negative 1, this one is 2. So, now you can you know already your integration, definite integral will start from negative 1 until 2. So, dari sini kita tengok yang mana yang atas, yang mana yang bawah. So, this one is top. This one is top, the first one. The first line. Yang bawahnya adalah yang ini. Ada region dekat sini yang terangkum di antara dua line tu. Region tu yang kita akan revolve, kita akan putarkan mengikut x-axis. Kita akan putarkan dia mengikut x-axis. So, kamu akan dapat satu bentuk lah. So, it's either hemisphere, semisphere, or cylinder, or whatsoever. Okay. So, the formula will be pi, then 1, sebab dia di atas, so 1 square minus this one, the second line, 2 square. Then dx. Okay. So, janganlah letak 1 and 2 ni. You ganti masuklah dengan dia punya function. X plus 2 square and then this one will be x square. This one will be x square. X square. You square kan dia lagi. This one will be x plus 2 square. This one is square, okay? Then dx. You ganti masuk dia. So, we have this lah. Maksud dia, yang ini adalah yang top ataupun largest. Curve mana satu atau line yang mana satu yang dekat atas. Itu yang akan tolak. Tolak dengan yang ini yang bawah. Bottom ataupun yang smallest. Tengok yang ini di atas, ini berada di atas. So this line tolak this curve. This curve di bawah. So y equal to x plus 2 ni minus dengan yang ini. So you have this kind lah. Okay. So bila you dah expand this, then only you can integrate. Ataupun you don't want to integrate, you don't want to expand also can. You have this one x plus 2 square. Bila you integrate, that akan jadi x plus 2 cube. Divide by 3. And don't forget to divide 1 dekat sini. So dekat sini still 1 lah. And then x square. Then square lagi, dia akan jadi x to the power of 4. X to the power of 4, you integrate, you will get x to the power of 5. Divide by 5. Then only you can substitute with 2 and negative 1. So you have like this lah. Bila you key in dalam calculator. So at the end, you will get the answer as 72 over 5 pi unit cube. Don't forget to put your unit over here. Unit cube. Okay, that one is when you have revolve around the x-axis. Revolve about the x-axis. Kita putarkan dia sekeliling x-axis. Now we're going to see when you have a case when you have two curves or a line combined with a curve, then you revolve around y-axis. So bila kata dekat sini y-axis, of course dekat sini akan jadi dy. Dekat sini pun dekat dalam ni akan dalam sebutan y. X ni nanti you akan tukar dia dalam bentuk y. Dalam term y. Semuanya dalam term y. Okay, tengok yang ni. Find the volume of the solid generated when the region bounded by y square equal to 4x and y equal to 2x minus 4. Is revolve about the y-axis. So, bila dia kata revolve about y-axis, of course, everything must be in y term, dalam sebutan y. Okay, so first one you have this. Second one you have this. So, y square equal to 4x and the other one y equal to 2x minus 4. So, semua kita tukarkan dalam sebutan y. Kita rearrange balik. So, y square equal to 4x. Kita tukarkan x. Susun semula x equal to this 4, you bring it on this side, it will be y square over 4. So, ni sudah dalam sebutan y, settle. Then the second y, yang ni pula kita susun. Pindahkan x ke sebelah sini, the rest you bawa pindahlah ke sebelah kanan. So, you get dia dalam sebutan y sudah. Kenapa perlu dalam sebutan y? Because it revolve about the y-axis. So, remember that. So now you have y square over 4 equal to y plus 4 over 2. Kenapa dekat sini dia equal kan? Dia samakan. Sebab sebutan dekat depan dekat sini adalah x. This one also x. X equal to this and at the same time dia kata, comma ya, this one comma, x equal to this. So you have 2x. So why not? You just combine it, letak sebelah-sebelah. Then you can say that this x is actually equal to this x, which is you get y square over 4 equal to y plus 4 over 2. So, yang ni, you boleh kembang-kembangkan dia. Macam mana kembangkan? Ni boleh darab dekat sini. Ni boleh darab silang. Kita darab silang dia. Ni darab ni. Ni darab ni. Nanti you kembang, you dapat this part lah. Ni darab silang maksud dia y square ni you darab ni you darab ni. So you get like 2y square equal to 4y plus 4. Macam tu lah lebih kurang kalau you darab silang. So you susun-susun semula, you bawa dia semua ke sebelah sini, you get 2y square minus 4y minus 4 equal to 0. Kan? So, kemana hilangnya 2 ni dekat sini? Sebab kita bahagikan semua dengan 2. Bahagikan semua dengan 2. Simplify dia. Okay, ringkaskan. So, you get y square. Ini bila mansuhkan 2 tinggal y square, bagi dengan 2 tinggal 2y bagi 2 lagi. You get lah those thing. Sorry, this one should be 16. My mistake. This one should be 16. My mistake. Very sorry. Oops. Erase this. Four times y for y 4 times 4 you get 16. So this is 16, okay? So bila you divide by 2, then you can get this part. So when you get this part, you can straight away calculate, key in into your calculator, you will get y equal to 4 and y equal to -2. So this is how you know the definite integral will start from -2 until 4. Start from -2 until 4. So bila kita draw the graph, like I mentioned previously, you don't have to draw. Not necessarily for you to draw. Okay, bila you draw, you akan dapat macam ni lah. Satu dekat atas, satu dekat sebelah kanan, satu dekat sebelah kiri. In this case, you have y equal to 2x minus 4, straight line kan? Satu lagi y square minus 4x ni dia what is that? Parabola ataupun bentuk kuadratik. So, bila kita ada a line and a curve, dia akan bentuk satu region dekat tengah ni. This shaded region. So, this region that you're going to revolve about y-axis yang kita akan putarkan. But then, you need to identify antara dua lines ni atau curve ni, yang mana satu yang greater, yang bigger. Kalau in this case, kalau previously kita ada case top minus bottom, yang atas tolak yang bawah. In this case, yang kanan tolak yang kiri, sebab yang kanan always greater than yang kiri. So yang kanan is this one kan? So this going to minus with this one. Yang ni akan minus dengan yang ini. So you have y plus 4. Kenapa dia jadi y plus 4 sudah ni? Sebab kita sudah rearrange dia tadi kan? Yang ini. Okay, tengok semula dekat sini. Antara line ini, line this one, and line yang ini, yang mana yang besar? Of course this one kan? Sebab dia di sebelah kanan. Nombor 1. This one nombor 2. This one is nombor 2. So, kita ada nanti, kita punya formula 1 tolak 2. Bila kita mau cari volume. 1 tolak 2. Sebab yang satu ni sebelah kanan, greater daripada yang this one di sebelah kiri. So, you ganti masuklah. Jangan pula pelik dari mana I dapat this one. Y plus 4 divided by 2, y square over 4 ni. This is, I get this one earlier from this. Kita dapat dekat sini bila kita rearrange. Sebab semuanya kena dalam sebutan y. So, ada dy. So, don't forget you to put your definite integral -2 to 4. So now you can integrate this part. Integrate y plus 4 divided by 2. This 2, you can, 2 ni adalah 1 over 2. So it's a constant. 1 over 2, why don't you put it outside? So it won't mess up with your calculation. So you only have to integrate y plus 4. Dekat sini y plus 4 square. Ni 2 ni kan? Dekat sini ni. Ni actually adalah 1 over 2. Bila dia bawa keluarkan sekali dengan yang square ni. That's why dia become 1 over 2 square. That's why lah dia jadi 1 over 4 dekat sini. Dia akan jadi macam ni. 1 over 4. So, yang tinggal cuma yang ini. So, it's similar with this one. 1 over 4. 1 over 4 kan yang ni. You boleh keluarkan siap-siap. It's actually 1 over 4 square. 1 over 4 square. Then bila 1 over 4 square, then you get this one lah. 1 over 16. Sebab tu dapat yang tu dekat bawah tu. Minus is minus lah. So it's easier, much easier for you to integrate only this part without the fraction. So at the end, you will get this, and you can substitute with the y value with 4 and negative 2. Okay. So, sorry, abaikan this one. Dia ada macam dot-dot dekat situ. You can ignore it. Okay. Then you get the answer 144 over 5 pi unit cube. So, that's the difference when you have a curve, this is a curve, and a line revolve around the y-axis. Kita tengok yang mana lagi besar, yang mana sebelah kanan tolak sebelah kiri. Okay, let's see the last example. Find the volume of the solid generated by revolving the region enclosed by y equal to x squared plus 1 and y equal to x plus 3 about the indicated line. So, dia boleh jadi, sekarang dia minta you cari volume, revolve around x-axis atau revolve around a line y equal to 7. So, this one is new. Sebab tadi kita cuma check bila dia revolve around x-axis atau revolve around y-axis. But this one, you boleh revolve juga around a line, a straight line, which is y equal to 7. So, let's see the first part. Yang part A dahulu. We have y equal to x squared plus 1 and y equal to x plus 3. So, this is it. This is y equal to x squared plus 1, and this one is y equal to x plus 3. So, kita boleh tengoklah dekat sini yang mana tolak yang mana. Yang atas tolak yang bawah. So, first, kalau dalam this case, you kena cari dulu di mana intersection point dia. Dekat sini. Macam mana kita cari? Buat persamaan serentak lah. Ni kan y, ini kan y. Ni number 1. Ni number 2. So, you equalkan 1 equal to 2. 1 equal to 2. Samakan dia. So, x square plus 1 equal to x plus 3. Boleh kan? Sama sebab depan dia y. Y and y. So, bila you expand ni, susun-susun semula, rearrange, then you get x equal to 2 and x equal to negative 1. X equal to 2 and x equal to negative 1 for this part. This one you're going to need it for the second part, untuk part B. Untuk part B, so kita kira siap-siap lah. Bila x equal to 2, you ganti masuk dari dalam either one lah. You boleh ganti masuk dalam equation 1 or equation 2. Then you get the y equal to 5. Bila x equal to negative 1, you ganti masuklah dalam mana satu. Dalam sini or dalam sini, you get y equal to 2. But let's ignore this first, this part, because this you're going to need it for the part B. We solve for the part A first. So the volume of the solid generated, dia akan jadi macam ni lah. Ini adalah yang graf tadi, yang this one. Yang atas. Dia akan jadi y equal to x plus 3. Ini yang atas tolak yang bawah. X plus 3 ni tolak yang x square plus 1. That's why you dapat yang ni lah. X plus 3 square minus x square plus 1 square dx. Pi tu letak siap-siap dekat depan. Sama juga case dia macam yang tadi. So yang ini you expand dahulu, buka dahulu, kembangkan yang square tu, baru you integrate. Dan dapat yang ini, baru you substitute. So you dapat the answer lah. So that one is quite easy for the x when you need to revolve around the x-axis or about the x-axis. Tapi kita tengok yang part B pula. Macam mana kalau dia kata you have this one line and this one line. this is a curve, this is a line, and you have a line. Dia kata revolve, you no longer revolve around the x-axis or y-axis. You revolve around ataupun above y equal to 7. So this is the line. You akan putarkan dia sekeliling this line. Kita putarkan this curve, dia akan putar naik ke atas lah, kita pusingkan dia. So you have like this. So this part, yang part yang bawah ni, dari sini ke sini, dia panggil sebagai RY. And this one, dari part yang atas sikit ni, sampai ke straight line ni, dia panggil small letter of R. So, for RY, macam mana you dapat RY ni? 7, line yang ini, minus dengan line yang ini. Dia mau cari jarak ni actually. Jarak between this line and this curve. So, you have to minus, macam saya cakap tadi, yang atas tolak yang bawah. Always, atas tu greater, this one is smaller. So, 7 minus this part. This part is actually the x squared plus 1. So, you get this one lah. And how about this small letter of r? Small letter of r over here. So, sama juga, dia mau cari jarak in between this. So, y, this one you have 7. 7 minus this straight line. This straight line is actually equal to this one, x plus 3. So, you get this. Okay. This is a bit complex because you need to find the jarak dulu. You tidak boleh ambil straight away. You cannot use this one and this one straight away because it involve a straight line. You revolve around a straight line, not you revolve around the x or y axis. That's why ada yang ini dan yang ini. It's a bit complicated. So now the volume of the solid generated, the formula is still the same. You have pi. You start from -1 until 2. Then you have this 6 minus x square. Sebab yang ni dia yang besar. Jarak mana yang lagi besar? Yang ni lah. R ni lagi besar daripada yang ini. Jarak yang ini tengok dari sini sampai sini. Ini lagi besar jarak dia, gap dia kan. So yang ini ry, capital R minus dengan small letter of r. So of course you need to expand dahulu, kembangkan dahulu yang dekat dalam. So you get this part. Then only from this part you boleh tolak-tolak dia lah. Simplify it. Mansuh-mansuhkan. 36 minus 16 you get 20. Negative 12x square plus x square you get negative negative lagi over here. So you get negative 13x cube and so on. Then bila dah dapat dekat sini baru you integrate. Then only you can substitute and you get the answers. So I guess that's all about the volume for chapter 7. So we have covered all together the areas and the volume. The areas, for the area you have 3 cases. For the volume as well you have 3 cases. When you have to revolve the solid into you revolve about x-axis, the first part. The second part is when you revolve about the y-axis, and then the third case is when you revolve about a straight line, or for example this one lah. This is the straight line, y equal to 7. So not to expect that much. This part is quite complicated, but of course you need to try it. You need to try it on your own. You need to solve the equation or the function over here, then you can check back whether you get the similar answer with me. And of course you might want to try the exercise over here. Okay, that's all for this week. Thank you.